This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal.
You can't even come, but don't come back.
Now Roethlisberger. Under pressure.
What do you think you're
going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Randy Gregory in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. He'll get it up the middle. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a place anywhere.
Oh, yeah. 1-yard line.
It just never materialized.
It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
Thunder smoke.
Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis
though.
on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far.
Cut it down and see you win. The best performers. I
think he likes natural light best.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They start on the ground with Elliott.
What?
Able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone.
First down.
Sometimes you get just a little over-eager defensively when you've got people
no worries.
Because the
follow after me. Kind of step and cowboy, but you gotta sit hard and spin out with it. Oh! It's a wrap.
Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Bud Dupree. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
But
after the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
She got my legs.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And they will
though.
Now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the
follow
20.
After me.
Interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
You're a dumb dog.
All the way up here.
No worries. Just follow after.
And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now it's Connor. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, no. I don't know why he died for that. That is not the move. That is not the move.
McDonald from 13 yards out. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. So they took
Because I'm about to make the better. You know your job, and I know mine.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few
And I'm cleaning up around the bed,
in order to
too.
get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest.
You know how it goes.
But not one that they can't manage. Throwing. Prescott. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is
Oh, yeah. Redemption, boy. You think AD gonna do it? And I'm not. I said AD. I'm an AB.
And even 50 yards. So now the big play has them all the way
Porky.
inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, though. Oh, yeah, though.
Down right around the 25.
Oh, yeah, though.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Flush to his right. And
Oh,
he'll be a couple
yeah.
yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Prescott. He may try and run for this. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
He's going to get it running right. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cooper was the target there. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Roethlisberger down around his goal line. And Ben goes down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety.
Oh, yeah,
and
though.
The man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
To 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The give is to Elliott, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 20.
Oh, yeah,
just
though.
shy of the 30.
I'm scared.
Joe Hayden
Like,
there to
don't get
bring it
mad.
down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at
Oh,
all. They
yeah,
decided
though.
to start it with a
Oh,
running
yeah.
play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
You gonna play by yourself? Why, because you don't have friends?
2nd and 6, just inside the
Who's
30.
your cousin? That little boy with Judy House.
On the counter, Elliott. And an alley to run. Elliott a first down and more. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. That good for 19 and a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go, 47, 47. Here we go, 480. Here we go, 47, 47.
Prescott now from the 50. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it.
What
a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
A first down throw for Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he gets this inside the 30.
Hold up, Mark. I'll be right back. No, watch out. I gotta make the bet. No, I got it. You can go pick your toys up. Go pick your toys up. Yes, I gotta make the bet up. Get up for it. I'm gonna beat you up. 1. Whatever. I cannot lose. Those are grinding. This nigga modified, and you got a pack coming to do it. You got a man. Oh, you know what I did to your man? Oh. Ooh. Chris. Go move. Make a move. Stay what's going on. I don't got to look. Stay what's up, man. You gonna lose. Where's my toothbrush though? Natalie, where's my toothbrush? Hey, where is that? Where was it the whole time? I'm gonna beat you with it. Put it in your ear, touch your brain. Yeah, you wouldn't like that, would you? Yeah, I'm gonna touch your brain with my toothbrush. Crap, I only got 20 seconds. You got a pack coming. That's my pack! Oh, you done stop doing anything? Because you called your mama? I know you did.
5-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's finish now.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Here's Elliott. Open space inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking at...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 198. Watch 98, watch 98, 98 to life. Check.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 48. 26.
3rd and long for Prescott. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. So the Cowboys will punt it on 4th down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones. And look at this, another fake. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Here we go, 47.
Elliott up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now Elliott, and this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. Cooper's got it. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A 20th carry here for Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah,
I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 43. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. We haven't even escaped the 1st half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the 1st half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Now Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Hey, 47. 26.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Extra point attempt here still to come. extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead is down to 4. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Roethlisberger will throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 42. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They'll run with Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll bring him back within a point. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Big Ben and the Steelers. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And the Steelers on 3rd down, as bad as you can be, 0 for 7 thus far. And the Steelers on 3rd down, as bad as you can be, 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Roethlisberger. Throw that set, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Here's Roethlisberger, escaping the pressure right. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Big Ben, not the most agile quarterback in NFL history, but he can use those legs when he needs to.
He really can, and I think it starts with him taking contact and shedding people trying to get him on the ground. That's when he becomes the most elusive.
Yeah, something he honed back at the University of Miami in Ohio.
Yeah, and they didn't get him down in the MAC. It's hard to get him down in the NFL.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's...
The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 9 on the play. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's got Rodgers. Roethlisberger finding Rodgers, and the Steelers convert on 3rd down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Jones breaking from the contact. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Nine seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half, as it's 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been... We are under...